Sensational poulet, le perfect way. Cooking perfection on Weekend AM. Brought to you by the Dietrich.
Welcome back. Are there any three finer words in the English dictionary than bar, B and Q? Of course there aren't.
Well, joining us is Neil Kearns from Carton House Hotel in Maynooth to cook some barbecue ribs. Thankfully, Simon still has his clothes on.
Yes,
that's
I do.
A good night's sleep room for me.
Good morning, Neil. How are you?
Morning.
How are you,
Good.
Chef? What are we doing?
We're going to kick on with doing some barbecue ribs. So this is a nice dish that we're sticking on in the new pub up in Carton.
Very good.
But ideally, it's great for the summer, barbecues, all that sort.
Yes.
So we're going to kick on. What we're going to do is we're going to marinate the pork ribs. We marinate them for 24 hours. So in this pan, I have a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, just sweat it off.
Okay.
To that, we're going to add some mustard, Tabasco sauce. So there's a bit of a kick.
Oh, yeah. A lot of a kick.
Dijon and mustard or...
Whole grain Dijon it doesn't really matter. You can use whatever.
not specific.
This is a bit of maple syrup,
Nice.
tomato ketchup.
Sticky.
Yeah, this is quite a sweet marinade, but the Tabasco and this is a little bit of treacle.
Oh. How much of that? Just a spoonful?
Just a spoonful. Throw that in there. A little bit of salt and a wee bit of pepper, and then I've got apple juice.
And this is just the marinade.
This is just the marinade.
I
And
love
then
it.
into that, we're actually going to just take a couple of normal apples, cut them in 4, or you can leave them whole. Basically, this is going to mix it all up and marinate for 24 hours. So stick it in the fridge overnight.
Nice.
And
Happy days, Chef.
you basically just throw it straight in over your pork. I've got my pork ribs already pre-cut.
And the butcher will do that for you. So
absolutely.
we go into the butcher, Neil. What are we asking for?
You basically ask for a pork belly rib and ask them to cut it into portions for you.
Okay,
Pork belly rib.
good
Good.
portions
You can
too.
see
They're
those
fine-looking ribs,
lads are
aren't they?
good. These are going to
Desperate
cook for
Dan
about
size,
2 hours.
Can I just
To go with
comment on
that.
the size of the plate, by the way?
You're taken by this plate.
This is like, it's like a wheel cover off a Scania 40-foot truck. Is this what down the hotel?
Yes, I knew my audience though. Yeah. So,
Look at the size
He
of
knows
that.
we're hungry.
yeah.
That's just one portion. Anyway, so back to the ribs.
Straight in there, into the marinade, and then cover with cling film and into the fridge overnight.
24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay.
12 hours would be grand as well.
Okay.
When you take them out of the fridge, oven preheated to 160 degrees, a little bit of grease proof on top,
And that's all you do.
and then a little bit of tin foil.
And how long are you cooking them for, Chef?
These are going to cook for about 2 hours. 2 hours,
160. Nice.
160, and these lads will be perfect.
Slow and slow, baby.
Okay, so despite the name and despite the glaringly obvious, we don't need a barbecue to cook these.
No, but when you cook them, after you've cooked them, pretty much there'll be a lot of juice. So as they steam, the pork juice will come out. As Simon commented earlier, he's getting the pork stock.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
pretty much we're taking that sauce out, and we're going to basically take the ribs off, take the sauce into a pot, and we reduce it down for about... I've had this going for the morning for about 10-15 minutes. Reduce it down, and then that's your glaze. So
Nice.
when you go to... This is a really good dish for the summer, so you can have them cooked, ready to rock, and then in the evening time, pop open a beer, throw the ribs onto the barbecue, and baste the sauce on top.
Couple of minutes.
Done and
Sounds
dusted.
great.
All right.
Yeah, happy days.
With this,
So,
we're going to do Cajun potato skins.
Cajun potato skins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much a couple of baked potatoes onto a tray of salt, putting the potatoes onto the tray of salt. Basically, what the salt does, it actually keeps the moisture, so it actually makes your potato nice and fluffy.
You can see it.
All right. So poke it with...
So you've cooked these already?
I've cooked these already. Literally, you're
And
just
then
cooking
you put them on the salt.
No. Put them on. Push the salt onto the tray. Put the potatoes on
like
top.
so, into the oven.
Into the oven.
I'm with you.
All
So
right.
you cook
Very
it
good.
with the salt. Right, okay.
And then you're basically just going to cut them in 4. This is a perfect dish for a barbecue. I'll just grab that.
Yeah.
Because when they're just cooked, you don't want them fully cooked. You want them really soft. There's a little bit of hardness there. You're just
Yeah.
going to scoop them.
Oh,
Scoop
very
them
good.
in,
Okay.
and then into a bowl.
Lovely.
And
And where's
With
the
the
Cajun
leftover-
coming from, Chef?
a little bit of Cajun spice,
Nice.
salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. With the leftover potatoes, make a potato salad, stick it out on the table.
Very good.
And like I said, this is a perfect kind of here we go.
Barbecue dish.
Barbecue day.
Perfect. So you're just going to dress that with a bit of spice.
A little bit of Cajun spice, a little bit of olive oil.
And are they going to get a second cooking? Or
Yes,
Yeah,
onto
okay.
a tray. And basically mix it all up.
And then into the oven again.
Into
And what
the oven.
temp would you do these at, Chef?
180 until, literally until they're nice and crispy.
So how long?
So,
20 minutes?
About 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. And you could use your sweet potato if you...
You could use
you
sweet
want it.
potato, and then they come out looking like this.
So good.
There's a kick off that.
And they come out like that.
That's pretty much. I'm actually just going to throw that over there.
Yeah,
In a
go
row.
for it.
And then finally, what we're going to do is
And you're doing a slaw to go with it, then,
we're doing a
aren't you?
slaw, a
But
very
it's
quick slaw. I'm
kinda
going to get you
different.
to give me a quick dig out.
Yeah, go for it.
1 apple, grated.
Yes.
Watch your fingers. With the apple, a little bit of red cabbage, just nicely sliced. Now in the supermarkets, they all do these bags with the pre-sliced cabbage and stuff, so it make life easy.
Very handy, yeah.
If you're feeling really lazy, just get an apple, grate it, get a pre-made coleslaw, throw it all in, a little bit of lemon juice, and you're ready to go.
Okay. So the sauce is the, you know, quite often when you go for wings or ribs, it's all about the sauce.
Oh, it's all
and
about the
often
sauce.
in a lot of restaurants, it's secret.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, usually
This is your special.
usually out of a packet. But that's the secret.
Well, this is your secret one.
Is it really?
I'm not going to
It's a handy
comment.
little gizmo, that, isn't it?
Isn't it? Now, if you take that, open that up, throw the apple straight in there.
Look at that.
In here, all I've got is a little bit of mayonnaise,
Okay.
a wee bit of lemon juice.
It's really quite simple, certainly for the salad.
Try and do the chefy thing, look.
Well done.
I taught you well.
You did.
A
You
little
taught
bit
me
of
this,
poppy
so-
seeds,
Poppy seeds, okay.
and then a little bit of flat leaf parsley.
And that's it.
And this is it.
And what's your wet liquid for your coleslaw? Is it just straightforward
Sorry,
mayo?
the mayonnaise and the lemon juice. So
Mayonnaise
I've
and
pretty
lemon.
much put the juice of full lemon in here. Just grab a wee spoon
Perfect,
there.
yeah.
You can hand over the hubcap to me there.
Yeah, I'll give you the hubcap off the Scania here now and we can dish up. We've got a minute left, Chef.
French.
Which is about 10 seconds a plate and 50 seconds for me and Aidan D.
Remember, you can check out our website for all of today's
Oh, yes,
recipe
you can.
details. Or you could save yourself the bother and you could call into Neil in Carton House to try everything for yourself, including this, which you say you've just added to the menu.
Pretty much, we've got a new pub opening up in a couple of weeks' time, and the whole idea about it is comfort food, proper pub grub, stuff like that. So this is going straight onto the
This is
menu.
the bit you've been waiting for since
Yeah.
half 7 this
Hold.
morning, Aidan.
Obviously,
hold.
this is the.
Hold me.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Oh, wow.
So nice and simple. Bit of slaw.
Lovely.
Okay.
There's your potatoes.
Well, I've got these lads cooked.
Oh, you got them done.
No worries, I'll
Okay.
use them.
Yeah, use the cooked ones, yeah. Beautiful. Now, that is a desperate Dan size portion.
Indeed.
That's a... Yes.
Beautiful,
So,
Chef.
little
That's
bit
the
of sauce
portion you
over the
get in the
top.
pub, yeah?
That is.
Wow.
Is it really?
Wow.
Holy moly. What time's the next bus down there?
Neil, well done.
Right, Aidan, go
Enjoy.
for Chef. Brilliant. Thank you, my friends. Right, up next, how to Brexit-proof your online shopping from the UK. See you in a couple of minutes after he tucks in.
Here's my hand.
Go on,
Walk
use
away.
your hands, son.